The oldest trophy in sport demands the latest evolution in sailing. The America's Cup is up for grabs in Bermuda next month, and the chosen vehicle for battle is the AC-50, a 50-foot wing sail foiling catamaran capable of enhancing the wind to reach speeds of nearly 50 knots. That's just under 90 kilometers per hour.
It's pretty much sailing's answer to Formula One. Our equivalent of the engine is the wind, which we make the best use of. That requires mastery on the crew's part, as well as mastery of technologies and systems that are developed and then adjusted by the shore team.
Technically, it's a huge development compared to the last Cup. The last Cup the boats were dinosaurs. We thought they were really fast. They were fast. But those boats here are quite amazing.
For Team France, this is the culmination of over 2 years of near devotion to the cause, to contend for the Cup that France have never won. A 50-strong team has been based at the dockyard Bermuda since March for the launch. Testing and fine-tuning the AC-50, they spend from morning until night refining all aspects of their campaign.
It's like all sports. The more you train, the more you progress. And that progress comes not only from the work and effort of the sailors, but also through the developers, designers and engineers who ensure we have a high-performing boat to work with.
Testing for sailboats on the water is a really difficult task because the water in the wind is never the same day to day or even minute to minute. The number of days we're probably going to sail, it's in the 30 or 40 days range here in Bermuda before the racing. That's not a lot to test all the systems that we have and find out how to sail the boat.
The AC-50 is designed to fly where only its foils and rudders remain in the water. With the bulk of the catamaran out of the water, drag resistance is reduced and the boat reaches top speed. For any of the 6 teams competing, one of the keys to winning this Cup will be the challenge of maintaining a stable flight mode.
I think the development of the boat's straight-line speed is more or less complete. So now we're focusing much more on the transitions, the maneuvers, to achieve reliable, stable flight, with a view to ensuring a highly consistent speed and minimizing losses during race maneuvers.
It's a sort of choreography where you can see the boat turning around and then the crew, a part of it, going on the one side, and once the boat turns, the other 4 guys are coming and jump in the cockpit and they continue. So if they can do that without touching the water, it's perfect.
Physically, the roles on the boat can be broken down into 2 groups, the lighter weight helmsman and wing trimmer, and then the 4 power positions, the grinders, 100-kilogram athletes responsible for creating the energy needed to operate the hydraulics on the boat.
Grinders, they're good movers. They have to be able to get around. And you look at during a training session as well as the races, how many times they have to cross the boat. It's a big ask. These guys are high-performance athletes, they're sailors, and they're ultimate physical machines.
For all its technical modifications, it's a human at the heart of the challenge. As helmsman of the 6-man, 525-kilogram limited boat, Frank Camus will ultimately be responsible for the course this team takes.
Just like in any other race, you've got to focus on your individual role. We've all got specific roles to play. We don't all have the same skills and duties. Therefore, we undergo different physical preparation according to our roles.
Limited time on the water makes land-based training vital. Following a strenuous personalized gym session, a deliberately fatigued Camus is pushed further.
So we have a solid surface, which then has a half gym ball underneath, which allows for lots of movement. What we then do is add in a task where we have to throw a ball. We use a rugby ball because it's slightly different shape and it's a bit awkward to try and catch. We then add in elements of visual focus. We get the guys literally focusing on points to reproduce their roles on the boat. Having to look down into the distance, having to look close to controls, having to look up to the mast to see how things are being trimmed, to the sail to see how what the position of the boat is. This idea of eye training, getting the muscles used to going from long distance to short focus, long distance to short focus, whilst maintaining balance, whilst being able to think. It's incorporating a lot of the more subtle elements of the training that again become the game changers. The evolution of the America's Cup sailor has been very rapid and we're not done yet.